right here standing by your side. Open up your heart and let me in. I promise not to break you. I promise I'll be all that you want. So let me in my heart before. Let me in.
I've not gave up with this exhaust yet. I'm going to try and get it out. We'll see. So I've undone the bolts on the exhaust, or what was bolts. So one's got a stud, which is pretty rotten to be fair, and was loose. Stud which is pretty rotten and loose to be fair. One had a bolt going through it, which is on the far side, and that's what's left of the other stud that obviously wasn't doing anything. I don't really know what I'm going to do at this moment in time. So it's not normally the way to do it, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to use that stud, because the stud was loose. I'm going to pack it up with some washers so it's actually using the thread so it's tighter. I'm going to put that bolt in again with some washers so it's tighter, and literally exhaust gasket and clean up the exhaust gasket, because I don't want to use the new one yet in case this doesn't work, and then use exhaust paste and seal the crap out of it and see what happens. You know, end of the day there'll be two bolts holding it really tight with a gasket. We'll just see. All we can do is, you know, if it don't work, then I need a new Manicat, or because it's a mess. But we're going to do that and give it a go. So I've just been out and got some exhaust paste to see if we can give this a go. I'm going to try and find some washers, and then we're going to put the exhaust back on, and oh, it's gone dark. It's gone dark. It's gone dark. There we go. And then we'll see how we get on. So let's find some washers for them bolts. The exhaust gasket was £3.99. No, it wasn't. It was £3.89 for the gasket delivered, and the paste I picked up myself from Halfords, which was £2.90 on trade. Might be a little bit more if you don't have a trade card, but I paid £2.90. So we have to add £3.89 on, and then we have to add the £2.90 on. So that's where we're at now. This is, wherever it's on the screen, this is our new total of what we spent so far on the build. So I've given these a clean up, these plates. So I'm going to start sticking some exhaust gasket stuff around both sides. I'm going to stick the gasket in as well, just, you know, for good measure. Clean this up as well. Not that it's going to do much because it's freaking tin, but does it go a particular way? I think it does, just you can't tell. I think it's that way. But I'm going to chuck that in as well, and then I've got some washers and that to pack out those other two bolts. So fingers crossed this works. If it doesn't work, then I need to get obviously another one of these, but you know, another Manicat. But if it does work, then obviously we've saved ourselves some money and some time and some effort. Fortunately, I can't get my camera mount under here to show you as I'm doing it, but I shall show you when I can what I've done. So this is what I've done. I have gasketed all around both sides of the gasket. I put some extra washers so we're bolting onto the bottom threads and not where it were because it was loose. I'm going to put some washers on that to pack it out as well, just to, it just gives an extra bit of pressure. Obviously, like this washer here, the pressure from this nut's pushing out on a wider surface now on the flange, so I'm hoping it's going to help. There's only one thing to do really, and that's start it up. But I can't rev it too much because then it might blow out the gasket. But if you start it and leave it running, the gasket will go off. So fingers crossed, I suppose. Cheap fix or dearer fix. This will be the test. Video we have spent what, just over £6 on parts to help fix the issues on Project Flip, so not keeping the cost low. We're doing very well to maximise our profit. It's not blowing no more. It still sounds very chainy, very loud, but only on idle. When you're driving it's quiet and perfectly fine, which is very odd, but it is what it is. Hopefully it might quieten down a little bit with a proper service. Because it did quiet down a bit when I put some more oil in, because it was on freaking below minimum when I got it. But that's where we're at. So we've done the boot strut, so the boot strut's nice and working now, but we need to sort out that little thing that the partial shelf sits on. We have done the exhaust, which again is not blowing. We've done the oil pressure switch, so it's now not leaking oil, which is obviously a good sign. And we've took a look at this radio, and obviously it now works. The aerial wasn't in, and now we have radio, so that's good. Oh yeah, we've cleaned out the rubbish of the car as well. So, very productive video all round. Thank you all as always for watching and checking out the videos. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new to the channel. Share it with your friends if you're new to the channel. I appreciate all of your guys' comments, views, everything, your likes, your shares. When you see me and talk to me, it's wicked. You know, I appreciate it, really appreciate it. I've had people coming up to me the last couple of days at car shows and stuff like that saying, I've seen you on YouTube. Yes, you have, you know, and we've had a wicked chat, you know, absolutely loved it.